Hello and welcome back to Bald Man Talking with me, Bobby Freeman, where today we have a wonderful story for you about a man who's been arrested for being drunk on a horse. Now, I think to myself here straight away, what sort of world do we live in when a man can't just be drunk on a horse if he wants to? Yeah, okay, alright, that might not be the most helpful and straightforward of thinking. So let's look into the story a little bit more in depth, shall we? Here we go. A Tennessee man was arrested on Tuesday for allegedly riding a horse while drunk. Hamilton County Sheriff's Office deputies arrested John Arnold after receiving reports on Tuesday night of an intoxicated person on a horse. Who's ringing up to report this stuff? Hello there, I'd like to report a drunk guy going down the road on a horse. Sir, have you been drinking a goal? That's none of your goddamn business. I'm paraphrasing. I don't know if that is actually how it went. So anyway, and this all went on in Chattanooga, of all places. That's a brilliant name, isn't it? Chattanooga. So it says here, a deputy allegedly saw John Arnold riding the horse down the middle of a dark road. He's doing it in the road, so but fair enough. That is, yeah, that's, I think it's safe to say that's pretty dangerous. So riding it down a dark road and then falling off the horse. Okay, so he's definitely drunk. Right, okay. Arnold was arrested and charged with public intoxication, and rightly so. The horse was not hurt. Well, that's the main thing. That's what the question I was going to ask next. I hope the horse was okay. And the horse was also returned home safely, the television station reported. Excellent. Citing Arnold's family members. Oh my God, can you imagine getting the call? I get the feeling John's been in trouble with the police before. Let's carry on looking. Here we go. Arnold had a criminal history dating back to 1986. Good Lord, that's an impressive criminal history. I wonder if that's consistent since then, or was it just once in 1986? So I wonder what John was thinking, right? Perhaps he was thinking, right, you know, I've been done for being drunk in charge of my car before. He's probably been banned from driving, so he's thinking to himself, right, I'm going to go down the bar, going to get a bit wasted. Got an idea. Ride a horse home. They can't do with that from that, surely. And also, I wonder if they did he actually take the horse down with him? In which case, surely they could that he has an intent to ride this horse while drunk, which I imagine it is a crime because they're going to arrest him for it. Or get this right, did he perchance go down to the bar, get wasted, have all the good intentions, think, I'm going to walk home. You know what? I'm going to obey that. I'm going to turn over a new leaf and walk home and stay out of trouble. However, I then on the way home saw a horse in a field, thought, oh, sod this, taking bloody ages. I'll get on that horse. I'll send him back in the morning. No one's bothered. It's a victimless crime. And then, of course, he gets picked up. Like some do-gooder calls up the police and bloody shops poor old John Arnold. My mate Johnny Boy Arnold. I don't know why I'm so supportive of John Arnold. He sounds like an absolute scumbag. So, but anyway, I don't know. That's just the way I've gone with it. I'll tell you what, to get a bit of perspective on it, why don't we ask Colin, see what he thinks of it? What do you think of this, Colin?
He wants his f***ing head looking at.
Oh dear, strong views from Colin. So another big story we want to talk about today is this guy, of course, who broke into the Subway sandwich shop, and instead of cleaning out the cash register or sort of breaking into the room where they keep the valuables or taking the computer, no, this guy made himself a sandwich. God damn, good on you, my friend. He wanted a sandwich and nothing was going to stop him. Let's have a little look at what happened, shall we? So, it says here on Fox News, a hungry crook broke into a Subway sandwich shop in Washington, D.C. and fixed himself a midnight snack, say police. Well, this is one of these stories where I think it sounds, if a sort of a BBC British news presenter reading it, it sounds a lot more boring than when an American newsreader says it. So, a British one would be a bit like this. A hungry crook broke into a Subway sandwich shop in Washington, D.C. and fixed himself a midnight snack. He grabbed a bag of chips before launching himself over the sandwich counter and falling to the floor. So let's just try that in the style of a Fox News presenter, shall we? Okay. A hungry crook broke into a Subway sandwich shop in Washington, D.C. and fixed himself a midnight snack. Straight away, it's loads better, isn't it? He grabbed a bag of chips before launching himself over the sandwich counter and falling to the floor. I'm going to keep going with this. I think this is good fun. He then scans the sandwich making area of the fast food shop before setting on a loaf of bread and assembling a foot-long sandwich. Now, straight away, that is way better. I think news is much more sensational and much more interesting and sort of exciting to watch when they do it in America. I don't know what it is. There's just something is better said in an American accent. I once went to Texas, okay, and I went to it's like a club, I suppose, and it was called the Midnight Rodeo, okay, and it was described as the largest honky-tonk on the Texas Panhandle. Now that sounds ridiculous in a British accent, sounds terrible. However, say it in an American accent, the largest honky-tonk on the Texas Panhandle, yeehaw! straight away a million times better. So I think maybe we should get news presenters from America just to present news everywhere. I think everyone will be a lot happier. But anyway, the point I want to make here is this guy, is he a real criminal? You know, he's broken into the sandwich shop, fair enough, breaking and entering, I get that, that is illegal. But really, has he hurt anyone? The guy, it was like 1:50 a.m. on like a Friday morning, so he'd been out on a Thursday night and he was a bit hungry. He probably wouldn't have done that had he not have been drunk. He just fancied a sandwich, he broke in, he made it. I don't think he damaged anything. Well, I don't know, maybe broke the lock or something. I think we bill him for the lock, call him, he's been embarrassed globally because this thing's gone viral. Let's just call it a day, say, look, you've been an idiot, don't do it again. Did you like the sandwich? Give us the $8, pay for the lock, boom, gone, done. So I hope that is what happens. I certainly hope he doesn't get into too much trouble. Anyway, never mind what I think. Let's hear what Colin the foul-mouthed pig thinks about this. Colin, what do you think about this?
I'll stick that sandwich up his fucking arse.
Oh, Colin, for goodness sake. Right, guys, that's me done for another day. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like so you don't miss any more of my videos. And I will see you all next time on Bald Man Talking, where I shall be Bobby Freeman. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.